So we're going to start with Parivrita Trikonasana. Everyone stand up, please. And put your blocks at the back of your mat. Stand in Samastiti. So Joe, maybe pull yourself a little more in between. So this is the front of the room right now. So stand facing toward the door you came in. Stand in Tadasana with your feet absolutely together. Take your arms down by your sides. Lift and spread your collarbones. Now bring the hands to the center of your chest. Okay. Inhale and jump the feet apart. If anyone's working with back, hip, knee, or foot aggravations, please step, even if I say jump. Now, turn your left leg in. Turn your right leg out. Bring your hands to your hips, everyone. Turn your pelvis, chest, and shoulders to face me. Okay? Now, turn the left leg in again. Turn the back of the thigh from the inside out and bring it around. Even more, Kate. Pick that back heel up and turn it. Take your arms out to the side, everyone. And imagine, let the twist begin here. Okay, this is where the turn begins. Press down through the back heel. Now, bring your right hand to your hip and take your left arm up. As you press down through the left heel, reach forward with the left arm and bring the hand down to the baby toe side of your foot. If you need the brick, use the brick. If not, place your hand on the floor. Okay, keep the right hand on your hip. Have the brick right next to your heel. That's it. Okay, now, press the inner edge of your right foot down and draw up from the outer right knee to the outer right hip. So even more here, Lindsay. Now maintain that pressure in the back left heel and stretch the sides of your waist towards your head. Turn any amount toward the bathroom wall. Now listen, your arm, stretch it towards the mirror behind you, not up. Yes, down, a little lower, Gail, and use this action to roll the right shoulder back and bring the shoulder blade in. Good. Turn a little more, Kate. Can you turn towards that rope wall there? Turn, turn, turn. All right. To come up, press down through the back heel. Look down at your right big toe. Inhale and come up. All right. Second side. Have your toes face the front of the room. Have your hands on your hips. Okay. See that your feet are equidistant from the front of the mat, everyone, and that the outer edges of your feet are parallel. Okay, so take your heels out a little more, Gail. Okay. You're a little wide, Lindsay. Oh, great. Two Lindsays, two white shirts. Lindsay, you're a little wide. Take your feet. You don't have to take your shirt off. All right. Turn the right leg in. Turn the left leg out as you turn the trunk to face towards me. Now press the inner edge of your left foot down. Draw the outer left hip back. And now turn the back of your right thigh from the inside out. Once again, take your arms out to the side. Use this right arm to bring those right ribs around. That's it. Now, bring your right hand to the hip. Stretch your left arm up. Other arm, Lindsay and white. Other arm, both Lindsays, yes. Okay, right arm up. Now, move the inner right thigh back. Reach forward with your right arm. Maintain that length. And as you reach forward with the chest, take your outer left hip back. That's it. Bring your hand down. That's it. If you need the brick or the floor, pause here. Now, draw the outer hips toward the wall behind you. Compact the hips, so draw them in. Suck them in. Now, take your chest towards the sound of my voice. Yes. And now, as the outer hips continue to draw back, turn the shoulders, turn the chest. Okay, Lindsay in white, move towards Lindsay in front of you. Move your chest towards me, even more towards the bathroom. That's it. Now stretch your left arm parallel to the floor. And use this action to roll the outer left shoulder. That's it, Joe. And bring the shoulder blade in. Good. All right. Look down at your big toe. Reach strongly through the back arm and inhale, up you come. All right, step or jump your feet together. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. I'm going to borrow Gail's spot. Watch. So this is what I saw. I want you to work with this back leg action. Okay, so Lindsay, I saw you do this. And then you were leaning back. So use this back leg, everyone. We've done this at the wall. Press through that back thigh. Lengthen from your inner left knee to your inner left heel and press that down. Compact the hips and then elongate forward. Okay, and then revolve. We'll once again reach the arm and then take the arm up into the full pose. To come out, same actions. Okay? So, back leg, balancing, stabilizing the pelvis. Okay? Second time, everybody. Start in Samastiti. Bring your hands to your chest. Inhale and jump your feet apart. Bring your hands to your hips. Okay, that's so you don't hit each other as we turn. Turn your left leg in and turn your trunk to face this wall behind me as you turn the right leg out. Okay? Now, drop back on that outer right hip and bring the left hip forward. Turn the back of the thigh. Compact the hips here. Now, keep the right hand on your hip. Take the left arm up. Move your inner left thigh back. And as you lengthen from your inner left knee to your heel, reach forward with the left arm. Bring the hand down. Keep the big toe mound pressing, Lindsay. Yes. Okay? And then use that to compact the hips. So inner edge of the front foot presses. Take your outer right calf in. That's it, Gail. Compact the hips. And now stretch the sides of your waist towards your head. Okay? Turn a little more here. Okay. Now, turn the chest, turn the shoulders, that's it. Stretch your right arm to the wall behind you as we did earlier. And now, take the arm up. I've got you. Okay, if that feels, that's it. What's happening here? Good. All right, reach the arm behind you, look down at your big toe, inhale and come up. Hands on hips, second side. Is your shoulder okay?
Yeah, this one doesn't want to go.
Then you could, if the shoulders are ready, keep the arm down. All right, turn the right leg in. Okay, turn the chest as you turn the left leg out. Take your arms to the side. Okay, yes, reach wide. Turn that right thigh from the inside out. Bring your outer right hip forward as you draw the outer left hip back now. Pull the hips in, and from that stability, feel the sides of your waist lengthen. Bring the left hand to your hip as your right arm reaches up. Okay, now stay with that back leg. Lengthen from your inner right knee to your heel, and then exhale, reach forward, bring your hand to the baby toe side. Okay, pause. Press the inner edge of that left foot down. Draw the outer left hip back, compact the hips, and stretch your waist towards me. From the stability in your pelvis, can you elongate? And now, reach the left arm back, turn your chest, that's it. Feel the shoulder blade firm on the back ribs. Move your chest a little more that way, keep that. And now, reach the arm up. Press the right arm down, stretch the left arm away, and good. Spread across your chest. Feel the shoulder blades move in. That's it, Christine. And now look down and reach back with the top arm. Inhale and up you come. All right. Good. Jump your feet together. All right. Come and see everybody. So I'll demonstrate here on Gail's mat. Okay. Gomukhasana. Okay, we've learned the arms in the past. Today we're going to do the full pose. Okay, so. So, I'm going to ask you to walk around me. First, come behind me and see my feet. Okay? So see how I'm sitting on my left foot and my toes are pointing back. It's like a virasana foot. Okay? See, with my right foot as well, I'm pointing back as best I can. Okay? And then my hands are clasped in Gomukhasana. Okay? Now, come and see me from the front. So see how my knees are stacked, one on top of the others, and I'm, again, compacting my hips to ascend the sides of my waist. Okay? So, we're going to start with just the legs, okay? So, go back to your seats, places, okay, and face me. Okay? So, have a belt near you, okay? So if you know you need the belt for Gomukhasana arms, okay, but everyone have a belt near you. Have some blankets and blocks near you as well, okay? And then sit in Dandasana. Stretch your legs to me. All right. Take your legs hip distance apart. Now, bend your left leg. And it's as if you're bringing the leg into Sukhasana, but now bring it underneath and sit on that foot. Okay? Bend your other leg and cross it over. So, move the inner groins down and now bring your foot, that's it, lift up slightly, yes, and then use that to take your toes, point them back as best you can, move the inner groins down to send the outer hips, and descend. All right. Okay, now have your hands next to your hips. If the floor, yeah, if you're feeling wobbly, you'll have your bricks. So let's see. All right. Now, press the center of that left shin bone and the top of the foot down. Draw both outer hips and outer hips down, inner groins down, like you did in Parivrtta Trikonasana. You move the outer hips, inner thighs back, and then ascend the sides of your waist. All right. Uncross your right leg, stretch out the leg, and then stretch out your bottom leg. Second side. So now sit on your right leg, so cross it as if you're coming into Sukhasana. So remember, the sides may be quite different. Have that right in the middle, toes point back. Cross your right leg over. Left leg over, pardon. Lift up a bit. Point the toes back and descend the buttocks. Okay. Move the inner groins down. Lift the center of your chest. Have your hands the sides of your waist. Okay, how are you doing, Kate? That's good. Okay. All right. Now, stretch the legs out.
Nadia, can I ask, is your perineum on the heel or your sit bone is your perineum?
Perineum,
yeah.
Okay. So in between the two sit bones, the pubic bone and tailbone, right in the middle of that pelvic floor. Okay. Now watch, we'll add the position. So, we'll take the bottom arm first. So just watch for a moment. So the leg that's on top, that arm will be on the bottom. So we'll bring that hand to half Gomukhasana. Take the other arm and then clasp. Okay. If you need to use the belt, hand me your belt. You'll take the belt into the top arm and clasp with the belt. Okay. Is this feeling okay for you? Okay. All right, so stretch your legs out. Okay. So your left leg under first. Bend your left leg. Bring the heel right to the perineum. So the center of your pelvic floor. Sit down on it. Okay. Move the inner groins. Now, bend your right leg, cross it over. Turn the thighs towards each other. And then turn your calf. Turn the calf from the inside out. And how much can you come right onto the top of your feet? Point, move forward. Knee over knee. Point those toes back, and now carefully descend the buttocks. Compact the hips, and lift the sides of your waist up. Bring your shoulders back. Gale slightly in space. Upper trunk back slightly. Yes. Head up a little bit. All right, now take the right arm behind you, on the bottom, down. Right arm, turn it in, bring the hand behind you, reach the hand up in between the shoulder blades, spread the palm, spread your fingers. Okay, and press it there between the shoulder blades. Take your left arm up, straight up first, and then bend it. Clasp the fingers or the belt. Okay, good. Turn that outer left deltoid toward the wall in front of you and lengthen from the armpit to the elbow as you lift the elbow toward the ceiling. Now press your head. Can you press the back of your head here into your forearm and use that to create your shoulders even more? Good. Breathe. Okay. And release. Take the arms out and carefully straighten the top leg and then the bottom leg. Okay? Second side. Sit on your right foot. Okay. Lift up. Cross your right leg over. Lift slightly. Okay. Turn the thighs towards each other and move the inner groins down. And then turn that left calf from the inside to the outside. Turn the shin, turn the ankle. Yes. Okay. Descend your buttocks, resting it on your heels. All right. Good. Take the left arm behind you, the lower arm in Gomukhasana. Roll that left shoulder back and bring the shoulder blade in. Lengthen on this left side, Christine. Yes. Okay. And now take your right arm up, bend the elbow, hold the hands or the belt. Look straight ahead. Can you soften your eyes now? Relax your jaw. Okay, it seems like a very knotted pose, but can you keep the senses quiet here? Can you come to a stillness? Compact your hips. Descend the buttocks and ascend the sides of the waist. And now draw the shoulder blades more and more deeply in. Draw them away from the clasp of your hands. Bring your upper body slightly back. And here, Gail. Lift and spread your chest. Gail, in particular, yes. Can you that's it. Okay, and pause a moment, Lindsay. Yes. All right. And release. Stretch your legs out. Okay, open the backs of the knees. Okay, press down 3 inches above the knee, press down just below the knee, and reach your calves to your heels towards the wall in front of you. Okay. Good. Now, Shirshasana. Okay, we'll do it at the wall. So I'd like you to fold your mat in half twice. And we're going to use this wall, okay, like you all to be there. So set up, and then I will demonstrate on one of your mats. Let's move this out of the way. Is that tall enough for you, Kate?
Yes.
So there's room. Lindsay, why don't you come in here? All right. Shirshasana, right? You're all working on your Shirshasana. Today we're going to work on balancing away from the wall. Okay? So we're going to start with the known. We're going right to what we're familiar with. Take my glasses off. Just put them on this brick. Okay. So let me review. I want you to pay attention to the base. So the elbows are directly under the shoulders. I want you to come into it today. Palms start facing up, forearms parallel. Okay? Interlace the fingers all the way to the webbing. Open up the hands so they're the shape of a cup. And then do you see my wrists? Thumb side directly over baby finger side. Okay? I'm working with my knuckles. Come and see me from the side. Don't be behind. I want you to see. I'm working with my knuckles slightly away from the wall, okay, to allow my buttocks to come away from the wall when I balance. Okay? So press down through my base. Now look at my legs and notice my feet, my toes. So I'm on my tippy toes. And as I press the forearms down, I lift the inner shoulders and I walk in. It's like my feet are getting lighter. Okay? Keeping the elbows firmly pressing and the shoulders lifting. Take one leg up, followed by the other. Okay? And then press the elbows once again, press the wrists, and lift up the wall. Okay? Now we're going from the known into the unknown. Press the forearms down, lift the buttocks toward the heels. Take the right leg away from the wall. Lengthen from the right buttock to the heel, and now I maintain the firmness of my base. I stretch through my left leg, lift my buttock to my heel, and I take the leg away from the wall. Maintain the firmness of the base, lift the buttocks, stretch up through the legs. Okay? And then we'll come back to the wall. We'll do the other leg, and then come down. And resting in Adho Mukha Virasana. Okay? All right. So, your turn. All right. So, everybody start with your elbows directly under your shoulders. Anybody wearing eyeglasses? Okay. And palms facing the ceiling. So feel how your inner upper arms are turning toward the ceiling. And just like in Gomukhasana and Parivrtta Trikonasana, your shoulder blades are firm onto the back body. Okay? Now, keep the elbows where they are, interlace your fingers to the webbing. Okay? Including the thumbs. Reach the thumbs towards each other and cross them. If they don't cross, if they don't reach, just reach them towards each other. See that your wrists are perpendicular. So watch this wrist here, Gail. That's it. Keep the thumb side right over the baby finger side. Okay, now press the forearms down. Place the top of your head on the floor, the back of your head. Nestle it. Reach your thumbs towards each other now, Gail. That's it. Stretch them towards each other. Press the forearms down. Lift the shoulders away from the floor and straighten your legs. Christine, come down and come a little closer to the wall with your hands. Yes, okay. Now, keep those forearms pressing and inner shoulders lifting, everyone. Be on the tippy toes of your feet. And now walk in. Let your toes be lighter and lighter. Keep the elbows pressing firmly down as you lift the outer hips and spine up away from the floor. Okay, when you can't come any closer, press the forearms down. Lift one leg and then the other. Kick up to the wall. That's it. Once again, press the forearms and elbows firmly down and lift. So use your legs. Have those heels at the wall. Scrub your heels up the wall. Okay? Turn the fronts of your thighs towards each other, everybody, and then move your tailbone in towards your pubic bone. Lift your buttocks to your heels. Lift, lift, lift. Press through the big toe side of your foot equally. That's it, Christine. All right. Now, maintain the firmness of your base. Press the forearms down, lift the inner shoulders. Reach up from the right buttock to the right heel. Take your right leg away from the wall. Only the right leg. Okay. Can you take it away, Gail?
No, I'll leave it down there.
Okay. Can you try?
No.
You want to stay here?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Now, press the forearms down again, everybody. Reach up through the right leg. Now, lengthen from your left buttock to your left heel, and then lift as you bring that left leg away. Keep the elbows pressing firmly down. That's it. Lift the buttocks, lift through the legs. All right. Okay, Gail, you can rest. Feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you rest.
Yeah.
Christine, good. Lift your buttocks towards your heels. All right, bring your right heel back to the wall and your left. Okay. Now, turn the fronts of your thighs towards each other again, everybody. Move the tailbone towards the pubic bone, so away from the wall. Yes, Lindsay. And now lift that buttock up toward the heels. Lift it, and scrub your heels up the wall. Higher, higher, higher. Maintain the firm base, and then with that long left leg, take it away from the wall. Press down again through the forearms. And then keep the left leg stretching. Lengthen from your right buttock to your right heel as you take the right leg away. Good. Press the forearms, that's it. Keep the lift through the sides of the waist. Good. Breathe. Okay, now, be stable in the base. Bring your left leg back to the wall, followed by the right leg. Give one more good lift up through the legs. And now press the forearms down. Stretch up through your left leg and start to lower your right leg. Now your right leg's coming back to the floor. Okay, keep lifting the sides of the waist. And then when the second leg, let the second leg follow. Come down lightly without a sound. Nice. Rest in child's pose. Adho Mukha Virasana. Stretch your arms out. Stretch your arms out, yeah. You need to move back from the wall and stretch them. All right. Inhale and come up. All right. Bring your mats back to the center of the room. The same way we did at the beginning. So move the blocks to the side, everybody. Move the excess blankets to the side. You can keep some belts nearby. Okay. And now I'm going to demonstrate again on Gail's mat. Okay. So come and see. Now we're going to do some back bending. So those poses prepared our spine, our shoulders and hips for back bendings. Now we're going to go. So come and watch me from over here. Yes. So we've done Dhanurasana, bow pose. Now we're doing Parjva Dhanurasana. So twisting bow pose. So see how I press my shins into my hands, lift my thighs in Dhanurasana. And now I release the opposite shoulder of the way I want to turn, and then I use it to help push me to my left side. Tailbone in, press the shins back, look up. And then I press away and come back up. Okay? So, Dhanurasana with a twist. Your turn. How is this? Is this okay for your knees?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. So lie prone first. So I'm going to give you some instructions. So lie prone, stretch your legs back. Okay. Have the legs hip distance apart. Turn the backs of your thighs away from each other. And then take your tailbone down to the floor. Yes, feel how that creates space. Okay? Now maintain that. Lengthen from your inner knees to your inner heels. Okay, I gave you that instruction back in Parivrita Trikonasana. So feel it now again. Backs of the thighs turn away, tailbone moves down, lengthen inner knees to inner heels. And be on the tops of your feet, just like that bottom foot in Gomukhasana. Now simultaneously, bend your knees and clasp your shins, your ankles. Okay, yeah. Okay, pause, don't come up yet, Lindsay. Yep, all right. So now, press the feet into the hands and move the shins toward the wall behind you. Begin to lift your chest. Okay, that's it. Look forward, look up slightly. Lindsay in orange, that's it. Now, keep the tailbone moving down. Press the shins into the hands and lift your inner thighs toward the ceiling. Any amount. Move the inner knees towards each other. Now, let your left shoulder release a bit towards your mat, and with an exhalation, throw it back and roll to your right side. That's it. Good. Clasp those feet. Now, push your shin bones back into your hands. Move your tailbone forward toward the bathroom. Look up over your left shoulder. And then exhale. Come back to the center. There you go. And flip. Tailbone forward. Okay, and roll back onto your abdomen. Okay, once again, move the shins into the hands, press the shins back as you lift the inner thighs. Now take your right shoulder slightly forward. With an exhalation, throw it back. Yes, use momentum. Try it again. If you don't get it the first time, do one more time, Christine, and then throw back. You go. I got you. Now, push the feet equally. Okay, move your tailbone toward the door you came in. Stretch your arms. Push your, yes, straight arms. Push those feet. All right, exhale and come back. Release. Okay, push yourselves up. Okay, up you come. All right, we're gonna do it one more time. Was that fun?
Yes.
It was fun. Yeah. Okay, so look, I'm gonna borrow your mat again, Gail, watch. So, you've got the roll, and if you don't get it the first time, we go with momentum, and then if you still don't roll, I will help you. Now, let's try to neaten up the feet and legs. So this is what I saw. Careful, I'm going to roll into you. Okay, so we come over onto the side, and then my legs start to do interesting things. Do you see?
Yep.
So they stagger, one goes more back, maybe a knee lifts, maybe a foot lifts. So we've got to get that same Dhanurasana. Press equally with both shins, both feet into the hands, and I move my buttock away, my tailbone away from my feet. Okay? And my knees, my inner knees need to move towards each other. Okay? And then back. All right? So let's work with that, and I will give you individual instructions to help you achieve that. Okay? One more time. Lie prone. Okay, lengthen the front of the groins. Turn the backs of your thighs away from each other. Move the tailbone, the buttocks down. And lift the abdomen from the pubic bone toward the navel. Draw up. Bend the knees. Simultaneously reach back. Yep, wherever you need. Good. And then lengthen back, everybody. So before you lift, lengthen from the outer hips to the outer knees. Okay? Move the inner knees towards each other. They don't have to touch. Now, press your feet into your hands. Move the shins back and lift your chest. Use the shins to lift the chest. Now, tailbone down. Inner thighs lift, any amount. Now, maintain that even pressure. Let the left shoulder release a little and exhale, swing. There you go, Christine. Yes. Go again. Now, press equally. Oh, this wall's in your way, but now, press the feet into the hands. Okay? Good. Much better, both Lindsays. Lindsay in purple legs. Take your top leg a little towards me. Yes. Knee down a little. Move your body in, your tailbone toward the bathroom, Christine. Push your feet, you're too close to the wall. Come away and try it again. Okay? And then exhale, come back onto your abdomen. Go to the second side. Okay? Okay, tailbone down. Lengthen from the outer hips to the outer knees. Lift the inner thighs. Lift the chest as you push the shins back. Release the right shoulder slightly. Exhale and go to your left. Okay? Now, go back to those shins. Go back. Come here. Grab it. Press those feet into the hands. Do you have it, Gail? Let's go back on your abdomen. Let's try it again. Okay, watch the knees. Press, press, press. Lift up. Okay, that's it. Inner knees towards each other. Good. Move the buttocks. Tailbone toward the wall in front of you. Look over the top shoulder. And stay, Gail. The rest of you come on out. That's it. Move your tailbone towards the table. Stretch your arms, pushing your feet into your hands. Look at the shoulder. That's it. And now exhale, flip onto the stomach. Okay, and release. Okay. All right, come on up. All right, so that prepared us for Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing bow. Okay, so everyone get a chair. Okay, so we're doing Urdhva Dhanurasana with the chair today. So the chairs are there. Yeah, so do it. Yeah, in your back. We're doing first the other. We'll see, Gail. Okay, we'll see. Okay. So once done, I'd like you all to come to this wall. Okay, so let me show you with Kate's chair. You're going to set it up this way. Okay? Take 2 bricks. Now this is what we're going to do. Take the mats. Okay, I want the bricks on mats. So take mats and lay them this way, everyone. Let's do them end to end. Okay? Take 2 bricks. Okay, then you're all going to need another mat.
Oh, sorry, Lindsay.
Okay, so grab another mat, any of the ones that are here or that are rolled. 4-fold the mat and put it on your chair.
Thank you.
Okay. And bring 2 blankets as well. Who is about my height? Use yours. Or who's tall? Yeah. You're tall. Use yours. All right. Bring 2 blankets, have them near you. Okay. And then what? I'll use Joe's because she's a little more centered.
Do you want to be there? Someone?
So there's a spot here. Yeah, Lindsay, come on over here. Lindsay in the black shirt. Lindsay in orange shirt. Do you not have a spot? Yeah, let's not be right here on the other side of Christine. Okay. Maybe we go. Let's pull the tressler away and then we can. Okay. You can fit in right there, I think. The tressler's not in the way now. Okay. This is yours, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay. And your blocks are
Here. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to take 1 blanket. Okay. So open your blanket so it's this shape. And tri-fold it. Okay. So fold it in half and then in half the other way. So it's an accordion fold. And you're going to place it over on the chair like so. Now, I'm tall. I know that I need a second blanket. So, Kate, I want you to take a second blanket. Okay, Gail, you'll stay with 1. Lindsay, try with the second blanket. Okay. Christine and you know what? Let's start with 1 and we can add. Okay, Lindsay, stay with one and we can add. Okay, Kate, I do want you to have two. Joe. Okay, so watch. All right, we've done this pose before. Now we're working on lifting the buttocks, chest off the chair into full Urdhva Dhanurasana, full upward facing bow. So same actions that we've worked on in the past. And lift the sides of my waist. Move the buttock to the heels as I lengthen the sides of my waist. Press my heels down and lift my tailbone up. And then I come a little further off the chair by taking my hand to the intersection. I move my heels closer to the chair. Press the heels down, lift the tailbone. And then the arms come to the wall, walk down the wall. Now some of you will need to use the bricks. Others can come to the floor. Okay? Now this is quite tight, so I'm just on the verge of being too close to the wall. Okay? But watch. I'll press my forearms, move my inner elbows towards each other, press my palms and feet down, and then I lift up. Okay? To come up, walk up, bend the elbows, walk the feet out, lift the chest. Okay? So, the trick is getting the right height and the right distance from the wall, right? Mm-hmm. And it's going to vary for each of you. Mm-hmm. So, place the blocks there at the wall, this narrow way, in case you need them, okay? We can move them if you don't. Okay? So, let me take a moment here. So, pull a little bit further away from the wall, Joe, okay? Pull a little further out. Okay. Kate. A little, okay. All right. Gail as well. All right. So now come and sit on the chair, everyone. Slide your buttocks close to the back of the chair. Okay, the proper back of the chair, right? And then press down on the top of the chair. Lift your chest up. Release the shoulders, Christine. Shoulders down the back. Yes. Take those shoulder blades down the back body. Good. Move the shoulder blades in. All that work we've done. Feel it coming in here. All right. Have your heels underneath your knees. Feet hip distance apart. Okay. Now, lean back with the shoulders, upper back. Move the buttocks to the backs of the knees. Your buttock may come a little more off the back of the chair. Keep the arms where they were. And as you lift the tailbone up, press the hands and lengthen the sides of the waist. Keep your hands here, Gail. Yeah, we're not doing it. Keep the hands in that first stage. Start to let the shoulders lean back. Gail, is this okay on your neck? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, Lindsay, go now. Stretch back a little more. Lindsay in black here. That's it. Now everyone, slide your hands down to the intersection of the chair, back and legs. Once again, roll the fronts of your thighs towards each other and press the heels down as you lift the tailbone up. And now, can you slide any amount further off the back of your chair? Slide. Bring your heels closer to the chair seat. Press them down again, lift the tailbone, slide a little bit further. Now, maintain the pressure in the heels and the lift of the tailbone. Take the arms to the wall. That's it. Point the fingers down. Okay, so start up a little higher here, Linda. Yes. Now walk the hands down the wall. Okay? If you don't need the bricks, take them away. You need them? Okay. Keep them. Point the elbows towards each other. That's it. Turning. That's it. Take your hands wider, Gail. That's it. Okay? Press the elbows, move the elbows towards each other. Press the full palm down. Press the heels down. All right, now, press the heels, press the hands. Lift the backs of the thighs, lift the buttocks, lift your chest. Stretch through the arms.
I can't do this on my back.
Okay, come up.
I'm gonna
Okay.
try it, but it's
All
not.
right,
I just felt
stay
it.
and rest here. Okay, let's see. Okay, if you've come up, then go down. You want me to lift you, Gail? Okay, pause. Point your. Okay, those of you who've come up, come down now. Bring your hands back to the sides of the chair. Walk your feet out. Press your elbows. So bend your elbows. Point them. Keep your hands down. I'll take you up, Gail. Okay. Now, press the arms. Press the heels. Lift. No? Okay. All right, then come on up. Get off. And up you come. Okay, rest everybody. Come on up, Christine.
I'm just switching it out.
Oh, okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I get,
What
I
happened?
get spasms when I do that for some,
In your back?
in my lower back, it just goes. And sometimes I've never done it this way, I thought maybe it would.
Okay.
But if I do it from the floor,
And you don't have, yes, yes. All right.
You say do it again, right?
We should do it again. We should do it again. Okay, so Christine, try this. So you felt pain in the low back. Did anyone feel pain in the low back, discomfort? And more high? Okay.
No, I had it more like mid. It was more like I felt kind of pinched because I think I might have needed a little bit more space.
So come away from the wall, Lindsay. Christine, take a blanket and you're going to add height under your buttock. Okay, so you're going to take this. Okay, so that will give you some lift to the buttock. Okay. Kate, you ended up a little far from the wall. Okay, let's move you closer. That's it. You were fine, right?
Yeah, I feel like that gets in the way.
Yeah, that's what happens. But other than that, yeah. So you might even lift the chair because it's hanging off your pelvis and thighs. That's okay. All right? Okay, one more time, everyone. So we'll see, Christine, if that helps you. Okay? Gail.
I'm just gonna go to the water.
Okay, go to where you were. Okay, and I'll watch.
Can we put a block in between our feet to keep them straight?
You know
or
what? Today, let's do this, okay? We're going to just stay as it is, okay? So, see the feet and see that they're parallel. See the outer edges of your feet are parallel, as if you had a mat there. Stamp the heels down. Move the inner thighs down and lift the sides of your waist. Now, press your hands down. Use that. Watch the shoulders. Yeah. Don't let the shoulders lift. The shoulders move down the back. Lift the front of your chest, spread. Lift and spread across your abdomen. Okay? Relax the jaw, relax your tongue. Okay? Now, lean back. Move the buttocks to the backs of the knees. And elongate. First step, elongate. Keep the hands at that first stage and press back. Press the heels down. Lift the tailbone up. Okay? Roll the thighs in towards each other. Press the heels, lengthen from those inner knees to the inner heels. Take your heels out, Lindsay, here in orange. And now, slide the hands down to the intersection. And draw your heels closer to the chair and slide a little bit more to the head side. Okay? Now again, inner thighs down, tailbone up. Take the arms to the wall. Turn the hands, fingers to the floor. Walk the hands down. Walk them down. Walk them down. How are you doing? Okay. Okay. Move the buttocks to the backs of the knees. Okay. Take your hands wider, Christine. You can turn your hands out. Bring your elbows towards each other. Yes, right there, till your forearms are parallel. And now, press the hands, press the feet, and lift up. Can you lift? 1, 2, 3, and stretch. Roll the thighs in, Christine. Yes, tailbone up, and then down you come. Okay, Lindsay, Lindsay in purple. Go to your legs. Go to your legs. There, tailbone up, and then exhale, down you come. Good, Gail. Okay, and now walk the hands back, and move your feet out. Press the elbows down into the chair. Lift from your chest, and come up. All right. good news, this helped prepare us for the next pose.
Yeah.
Okay? So, come out of your setup. Keep the blankets that you have. Okay? So, let's turn, and now you're all going to turn your chairs around. Okay, this now we can, let's take away these mats and the bricks. Okay, take the bricks off to the side, remove the mats, and then place the bricks back. I'm going to use Joe's chair again. Okay, so everyone set yourselves up. Now, I know for my body that I use 2 trifold blankets and I use 1 here to support and give more lift to my tailbone. Okay? So now we're doing Viparita Dandasana. Okay? So we've done this in the past. We're going to first do what we've done, what we've been working with. Okay? So your feet, if your low back is tender, have your feet on the bricks. Okay? And balls of the feet at the wall. Okay? And others, your low back is not, then you can take the feet this way. I can add the bricks as needed. So once again, as we did before, lift. Lean back. See if I move my buttock, and then again, lengthen. So length before anything. Now, notice how the balls of my feet are at the wall. Okay? We're going to maintain that. I'm rolling my thighs in, lifting my tailbone, and I take my arms down to this state. And more of me is going to come off of the chair. Okay? Now I straighten my legs, roll the thighs in, lift the tailbone, and then take the arms underneath. So this is what we've done in the past. We're starting here. If you're unable to hold underneath, you'll take your arms outside. To come out, bend the knees, elbows press, lift. Okay? So we're using what we did in the previous pose to help us work more on coiling in the upper back here. Okay? So,
So do you feel like we need that blanket, Nadia?
no, I was explaining
Okay.
why I did this for
All right.
myself.
Okay.
Christine, I would use it because of what we found in Urdhva Dhanurasana. I will look at you and see if it may be of help, and then we'll do it. And you typically do with 2? You know what, add a second one. Add a second. Because we usually, yes, add a second trifold. Yeah. So add 1 more just this way, Lindsay.
sorry.
You'll stay that way with yours, Christine, okay? So, if you do this pose without the bricks, you can move the bricks aside. If you think you may need them, have them there. Okay. So sit. Bring your chair quite close to the wall now, everybody. You'll slide. You saw how I slid mine back? Okay. Have your heels underneath your knees. Have the toes up the wall. Okay. And then sit as close to that chair back as you can. Okay. Descend the inner groins, descend the outer hips, lift the chest, look straight ahead. Okay. Roll the fronts of the thighs towards each other. Scoot, Lindsay and Orange, scoot your little more. No, keep your chair where it is. Don't move your body. You know, come up, lift your bum. I want these just behind you here. Okay. All right. Scooch forward, scooch forward, scooch forward. Okay. All right. Press the feet down, press the hands down, and lift your chest, everyone. Okay, now, lean back, as you did before. Move the buttocks to the back of the knees. Your chair moves toward the wall. Your buttocks moves toward the wall. And then lengthen. First stage, lengthen. Lengthen the sides. Press the hands. Roll the inner fronts of the thighs towards each other. Press the heels down and lift the tailbone. Take your feet apart, Lindsay. Yes. All right, good. Now, slide the hands down the chair, hold that intersection, roll the outer shoulders, that's it, to the floor. Come a little more off, that's it. Good, Kate. Now, roll the thighs in, keep the balls of your feet at the wall, and stretch your legs. Keep rolling the thighs in. Yep. Put your heels, balls of the feet a little up. I know the carpet sometimes. Kate, take the ball of your foot up here. That's it. Roll the thighs in. Lindsay, can you stretch? Roll, roll. I can help. Oh, oops. Slide, slide. Are you okay? Press your heels.
The front is stuck.
All right. Now take your hands underneath. Not overhead yet. Take the arms underneath. Hold the back of the chair. Okay. Or the outside. Roll the fronts of the thighs in. Lengthen the buttocks toward the heels and lift your tailbone up to the ceiling. And then elongate and arch the sides. Okay. Breathe here. Neck's okay? Mm-hmm. Release the chair. Bring your hands back to the interlegs. Bend your knees. Place your feet down. And then press the elbows. Inhale and lift up. So, Lindsay in black, I want you to take another blanket and place it like Christine. So keep your two and add one. Joe, I want you to do that too. I want you to try one more blanket sideways. Okay.
Can I get rid of one? I felt like it was too high.
You know, it looked okay though. It looked okay.
Okay, it was very challenging.
Was it challenging?
Yeah. But that's not that big.
Okay. All right, then
I'll try it.
Try it again. Okay. All right, so scooch back in. Okay, well, actually, first watch. Yeah, so Joe will have my setup, so I'll use it. So come and see everyone. You can get out of your chair. Close by. So now we're going to take it further. So this is what we're working on now. Let me make a point here. Make sure the blankets aren't off onto this part of the chair. They should be just right here at your buttock, that top one. Okay, and then lengthen, coil, and stretch. Roll the thighs in, stretch. Okay, now keep coiling off the mat, off the chair, more and more of knees coming up. Okay, is there a bolster? Can someone grab a bolster? There's one right there. Yeah, Manju. Thank you. I'd like you to place it perfect. Yeah, I'm going to turn this side. Okay, thank you. All right, now, arms will reach. And now come into Urdhva Dhanurasana. Okay? So I turn my elbows, make the upper arms parallel, I roll my inner thighs down, I lift my tailbone, and I start to coil more and more of me off. And now watch, my arms come to Shirshasana.
Oh.
Okay, so could have the blanket bolster this way as well, or blankets. Okay. To come out, bend the elbow, and lift up. Okay?
Our feet stay at the wall.
The feet will stay at the wall. I'd like you to start with your bricks this time, because that you may find that it's going to be necessary here. So have the bricks, and everyone take a bolster. And they're kind of,
Must be more than
yeah, they're in the clothing room. Okay. So slide all the way to the end, okay? And let this be here. A few blankets. Okay. So press your feet down. Hold the sides of the chair, lift your chest up. And have your feet hip distance apart. Yeah, don't let them bend together. That will come. Okay. Press the inner edges of your feet down. Use that to move the inner thighs down and lift the side ribs up. Okay? Now again, maintaining the length. Take your trunk back. Move the buttocks to the back of the knees. Okay. Tailbone up as you press the heels down and lengthen your sides. Okay. Now take your hands down to the intersection. Okay. Coil the upper back. Come a little more off the chair. Come a little more off the chair. Just feeling okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to take this away because you may not need the bolster. They're there in case. Let's see, Gail. Okay, now roll the thighs towards each other and press the heel, straighten your legs. Okay? Keep the ball of your foot more at the wall there, Lindsay. Roll the thighs in, lift the tailbone, and slide the chairs away. That's it, that's it. Coil, coil, coil. Okay, now keep rolling those thighs in. Let me help you here, Christine. Okay. Take your arms overhead. Press the feet down and reach your arms toward the center of the room. And now bend your elbows. Place the hands in Urdhva Dhanurasana. Let's move these bolsters. We're not going to take them quite yet. Take them out. Okay. Place your hands, closer to the ears. Turn your palms out. Turn the fingers out for the people next to you, but point your inner elbows towards each other. Okay? All right. Now, bring the hands to, bring your right hand behind your head into Shirshasana. Bring your left hand. Let your forearms, press your forearms down and turn those triceps towards your ears and lengthen the triceps towards your elbows and press the elbows down into the support. So more important, work on getting the forearms. Okay, let me move here, Gail. Okay. The forearms down before the head. Okay, move your elbows cape towards each other. Lift your head a little, Gail. And then, good. Okay, once again, roll the thighs in, tailbone up. Let's see. Good. Nice, Kate. Good. Forearms down. All right, bend your knees. Bring your feet closer to the chair. Release the hands. Hold the sides of the chair. Elbows bend. Inhale, up you come. Christine, is your back okay? Okay. All right. So I think some of you can work to do it again and take your head closer to the forearms closer to the floor. So without a bolster, maybe with a blanket. Okay? So let's move the bolsters aside. Okay? We'll try one more time. Christine, I want you to stay as you were. Gail, I'm going to have you stay. Okay? Kate, you were on the floor. Okay? Lindsay, I think you can get there. Okay? Let's try. Let's go a little further. Those of you who were
on the block?
you can, if it feels fine, you can take, if you want, you can take your feet onto the floor. Does that feel like it would be helpful?
Yeah.
You want to stay upright, Gail? Okay. Okay. So move your chairs in one more time, everybody. Okay. Move the bolsters. Okay, Gail is going to pause. Right.
So Nadia, do I have to keep this blanket?
How did it feel?
Yeah, I just feel like I'm a long way from the floor.
Okay, take it away. Take it away. How about you, Lindsay? Does that feel like it was prohibiting you from the floor?
I feel far from the floor, but I feel like my back is doing this thing a lot.
Okay.
So I probably should keep
We
it
should
there.
keep it. Okay. All right, roll the thighs in, everybody. Press the inner edges of your feet down and lift your chest. Okay. Lean back. Come to the first stage, creating that one. Move the buttocks to the backs of the knees. Lengthen the sides of the waist towards your head. Slide your hands down and coil. So bring more of you up, okay? Don't bring your head all the way to the floor yet, but get more of you up. I'm clearing this out to give you full range, okay? Press the heels, lift the tailbone. Okay, now, come a little further off. Take your arms, straighten your legs. Roll the thighs in, stretch your legs. That's it. Roll and press. That's it. Good, Christine. Yeah, heels down, balls of the feet are at the wall. Good. You doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now reach your arms up and overhead. Open the armpits here. Stretch the arms. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Yes. Bring the shoulder blades in. Now bend your elbows like Urdhva Dhanurasana. Let's see what happens. Are you feeling pain in your neck?
No.
Okay, then let's see what happens. Take it away. Okay. Bend, no, Urdhva Dhanurasana, back. Yes, okay. Head is still not on the floor. Head is still dangling, okay? Now, roll the thighs in. Lift your tailbone. Bring your elbows, your inner elbows towards each other. Turn the palms out to facilitate that. Yes. Okay. Pause there. Now, take the left hand first. Bring it behind the head. Take the right hand. Interlace the fingers. Okay. So you don't need that much height, my dear. Let me get it. Okay.
This way.
If you feel a pain, then you can come up. Oh, let's try this here. Do you need to come up?
No.
Okay. There.
It's awkward.
That's it. Okay? Turn the triceps. Lengthen them out. Is this okay, Joe?
Yep.
Lengthen the triceps to the elbows. Descend the elbows to the floor. Press. And lift the chest. Good. Okay. And now bend the knees. Bring your hands back. Press the heels down, elbows bend, and lift your chest up. Rest there. All right, everyone. Come on out of your chairs. Take the blankets off. Let's put the chairs back in the corner. You'll stay at these spots at the wall. Okay. So leave your blankets, leave your mat. One person take 2 chairs, please, and put them back. So, 3 blankets, everyone. Your mat, a belt, a block, and a bolster. And I'm set up here. I'm going to be Joe. Set up as you would for Sarvangasana shoulder stand. Folded edge side of the blankets away from the wall. One brick as we typically do in Sarvangasana. Second brick off to the side. Take your bolster. Place it at the wall. This is your setup. Have a belt. Make a loop in your belt. So, see how I'm measuring this, okay? You're going to sit with your sitting bones about 2 inches from the edge of the mat. Stretch your legs to the wall and pay attention here. This edge, this back edge of the blankets, I'd like it to end about 3 inches above your knees. Okay? So sit your buttocks down where your shoulders will be, and then here. So if you're, so I could be, heels at the wall, so I could be in a little bit closer. Okay, so sit on your blankets.
Do you want the heels at the wall?
Yeah. Heels at the wall, buttock bones there. So heels at the wall. So closer in, Lindsay. Yeah. Okay. So why don't, you'll have to adjust it.
Yeah,
I
that's
have it
okay.
straight,
Yeah.
okay? Let's see, Lindsay and Kate. Heels at the wall, straighten your legs. So about 3 inches, okay? All right, that looks pretty good, that looks good, okay? All right, okay, come and see. So we've done Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Pardon me for a sec, Joe, I'm gonna get in here to lie down. We've done it from Sarvangasana and onto a chair, right? So today we're taking the next step. So, where's my belt?
Yeah. Is it that one? Yeah.
Yes, thank you. So from Sarvangasana, see how I stretch up through my legs and I walk my hands down my back body. So I'm trying to get my hands as close to the shoulder blades as I can. Okay, I separate the legs slightly. Left leg comes toward the middle of the room, my right knee bends, and now watch. I lift my back ribs as I reach through my right foot. And as I descend the foot, I keep lifting the back ribs and the tailbone. Foot lands, and then I lift up. Okay? Notice where my wrists are. They've got to go really high up into the shoulder blade area so that they don't get overly compressed. Okay, once more to the other side. So again, I lift my back ribs and move them in. Now my right leg comes to the middle, my left leg bends, and I lift the buttocks. I lift the back ribs as I keep the elbows pressing. And as my foot descends, I keep my buttocks lifting, my tailbone lifting, and I come down lightly. Lift. Same leg that went down first will take you up. Okay? Let's give it a try. So you can check this distance.
Sure.
Okay, now you'll be near the wall, so if it feels that floor is far away, the foot will come to the wall. Okay, and I can help you with that. Okay, so, lie on your back. Be right in the center of your setup as you would be for Sarvangasana. Shoulders 2 to 3 inches. Good. And now, your next exhalation, take your legs overhead into Halasana. Okay? Good. Put the belt on now, those of you who haven't. Then press the back of the arms, the shoulders, the elbows down, and put your hands on your back body, the back ribs, your full palm, and lift the back ribs up. Move the buttocks to the heels. Keep your elbows heavy here, Lindsay. Walk the feet a little bit in towards your head. Be on the tippy toes of the feet like you were in Shirshasana. Now, bend, press down with the upper arms, bend your knees, and come in, knees up, tailbone in, stretch your legs. So straight legs up to ceiling, that's it. Okay, so be in Sarvangasana. Okay. Find your sense of equanimity here. Press the elbows firmly down. Turn the backs of your thighs away from each other to move your tailbone in, and then lift from the inner knees to the inner, from the inner groin to the inner knees. Press the elbows down firmly again as you lift from the inner knees to the inner heels. Good. Now, continue to lift up through the inner arches as you walk your hands further down the back body toward the floor. So the hands walk down and you're lifting those back ribs up. Yes, and moving them in, away from the hands. Okay? Keep pressing the shoulders down. Lift through the legs. Now, let your left leg come towards the center of the room slightly. Bend your right knee. Okay, pause. Okay, now, synchronize these actions. Press the elbows down as you lift the back ribs. Now project down through the right foot. Continue to lift the tailbone. Descend that right foot. And Gail, here's the wall. Yes, if you're at the wall, then take your second foot. Yes. Take it down, Lindsay. Roll the thighs in. Press the heels down. Press the heels down. Lift the tailbone up. All right? Press the elbows down. Lift your right leg back up. And then kick the bottom leg. That's it. Press the elbows and lift your second leg to good. All right. Turn the fronts of your thighs towards each other. Look up at the feet. See the big toe mound presses toward the ceiling equally as the baby toe mound. All right, second side. Press the elbows down and walk your hands down the back body as you lift through the legs. Let the right foot come towards your head. Bend your left knee. Now reach out through that left foot. Lift the left hamstring. Good as you bring the foot down. And then once it touched down, second leg. Roll the thighs in. Press the elbows down and lift. All right, good. All right, now press the upper arms once again. Now your left leg goes up. Press the right leg away and lift. Kick up. All right. So now, if that felt challenging, you're going to repeat, okay? If you feel like, okay, we're going to take this on, we'll do both legs. Okay, so that's a choice. So Gail, you stay with what you did. Christine, you stay with what you did. Okay, how are you?
I think I'm going to try both of them.
Okay, try. Joe, you try. Lindsay? I will stay near you. Kate? You try. Okay? All right. So press the elbows down, everyone. Lift through the legs and walk your hands down, down, down. Okay? Now, turn the backs of your thighs away from each other. Move the tailbone deeply in. As you press the elbows, lift the back ribs, start to bend both knees. That's it. Okay? Now, elbows down, reach down through the feet, lift the tailbone and the back ribs. Lift as you go down. And yeah, the wall's there, and then you can walk. Go for the wall, Kate, and walk down, down, down. Roll the thighs in, press the heels, and now press down with the elbows. Take the legs up. Eventually we'll do both legs. Take one leg and then the other.
Okay.
Up you go. Take the buttocks in. Yes. Okay. And now everyone bend your knees. Take your knees into your chest. Take your feet to Halasana. Okay. Remove the belt. Bend the knees here. Take your arms over your head. Reach back through the arms as you roll down slowly. Lift your chin, looking back from where you're to the direction where your feet are coming from. That's it, so the head stays down. Bring the feet to the wall or the floor and rest. All right. And you're done. Slide a little bit back off of your support. Have the blankets hit you mid-shoulder blade and just rest here a moment. Just open the chest, knees bent. You can take Baddha Konasana if you wish. You've done all of the rotation. All right, and then when you're ready, turn to your right